Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So today I want to talk to you guys about merch by Amazon and a couple key tips that I want to give you to make sure that you're successful in 2017 because, well, for one, a lot of people are still trying to get approved to sell shirts on merch by Amazon. So if you're not approved, just go back and do the whole thing again, answer the question a little bit differently, and you'll probably be approved very soon. I know Amazon's still approving accounts. It's a little slower than most people want, but soon enough you will get approved. So if you're not, go do the whole application thing again, or invitation thing again, and try to get that. So first I want to start off with a few tips that I have for you to make sure you're successful in 2017. And then I want to get to some pretty basic designs that I do. A lot of them is just lettering. Some have a little image on it. And I want to show you some of my designs that are very basic and still make some good money. So let's jump into the tips first. So first thing is so 3-color max. So the 3-color max rule, that's what I like. I don't like anything more than 3 colors. Usually I do 1 or 2 colors. Normally black is one of my main colors. It's usually black. Sometimes I'll do like a white outline of the lettering. It's just very simple. The reason I don't like to do too many colors is because if you do too many colors, chances are you're trying to make your design too complicated. Don't do that. Don't make your design extremely complicated. Make it very simple. Make something that you can easily change and do another design. Normally, from the time I actually create the design to uploading it, usually it's about 5 to 8 minutes, depending on how long my description is. So if I have a really long description, the bullet points are usually, decent size, and if I have a really long description, that's where it takes me a little bit longer. The design, it's usually 3 minutes. It's very simple. I just bang them out very quickly. Now if you're at the 25 tier, doing them very quickly and just banging them out, it's not really going to do you much, because you want a really high quality design, but you also want a high quality description, the bullet points, the title, everything like that. You want everything to kind of flow, and those are going to help you get the sales. But in the end, it all comes down to the design. Simple design. I know I just talked about that, but the reason why I want to put it up there is because very simple is the key. If you do things that are too, creative, some people don't like that. Sometimes it doesn't print right on a shirt. Just because it looks good on the screen doesn't mean when it gets printed it's going to look exactly like that. There is a slight variation, so just keep that in mind. And another tip, another reason why I like to keep things simple, other than the fact that I can change it very easily and quickly, is if I want to outsource, I can be like, okay, this is my design. I want you to create, 50 different designs off of this one. And I'm going to show you that in just a second, what I mean by creating 50 different designs off of just one shirt. Okay, so the third tip. That should say description, but I don't feel like writing it all. Anyway, use the bullets and the description. Now, when I say this, we're tying back into the shirt, because I've seen many shirts that are on. So I saw one on Kiss, the band. Now they didn't say Kiss, they didn't say anything like that. Gene Simmons, whatever, the other group members, they didn't say any of that stuff inside the title, the bullets, or the description, which I believe is a good thing, because if they would have, that would have been probably pulled from Amazon, from the Merch by Amazon site. So they didn't use any of that, but their shirt had nothing to do with Kiss. It said Kiss on the shirt. It had like a image, like if it was one of the members, it was like I don't know what you call it, but where you have this, like the shading and outline and all that of a few of the faces, but it didn't say anything about Kiss. Now you need to use the bullets, you need to use the description, you need to use the title, all to tie into that shirt. If you can't say this is a Kiss shirt, Gene Simmons, face, whatever, why even create the shirt? Why even do the design? I understand you're trying to get some sales and all that, but if you are you're not putting the words into the title, bullets, and the description because of, you know, copyright infringement, because of trademarks. You might not want to create that shirt, because at some point Amazon will figure it out. They will pull that shirt, and at some point, if it's repetitive, they will close your account. One other thing when it comes to titles, bullet points, and key in the description, I try to put my main keyword in the title, in one of the bullet points, and in the description as well. Okay, so if I have a design on, I don't even know what, let's say it's on, it's a basketball shirt, and it's it's like a free throw shirt or something. Somebody can't shoot free throws and just bricks. I'm gonna write bricked free throw, bricked free throw, bricked free throw. Okay, I can do that. If I started writing about the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal, something like that. That's where your shirts could get, they could be a little bit iffy. Shaquille O'Neal, I don't think is trademarked, but I wouldn't be writing about NBA or Los Angeles Lakers. That's where I draw the line. So let's get into a few designs, few basic designs, and I'm going to explain to you how I can take a simple design and make 50 different ones out of it. So let's say this is my box. For those of you that are already publishing on Merch by Amazon, you already know that in your template, you make everything on a template, or for your design, you make everything on a template. It has to fit inside that template. Anything outside of it will not be shown on the shirt. Okay, so let's say this is my template right here. You can edit in whatever you want to. So let's say I have, an arrow, and says this is my happy face. Now you can take this and do whatever you want with it. I don't care. So I have one that says, or pretty much says, this is my happy face in different, kind of format. But now I understand, the capital there, lowercase, whatever, your arrow. I'm not trying to say do it just like this, but let's say I did that. That was my shirt. Let's say it sold one. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna have my guy make me another one. This is my happy face. I don't know, something like that. That's a happy face. I know I'm not a good drawer. Anyway, this is my happy face. That's a nose. This is my sad face. Okay? Something like that. Then it's going to be, okay, I want this I want this darkened. I want these bold. And it all depends on how sales are going. If this is not selling, I'm not going to have 50 of these made. Now this exact one, I'm not going to have 50 made. But just know. You still have the arrow. Do I look happy? It's very simple. You keep a simple design. Now I'm not saying this is the way to do every single one, but it's a great way to get shirts out very quickly. With Amazon right now, Amazon has already stated that after 60 days of a shirt not selling, they will be pulled. A shirt has to sell within 60 days, one time at least, or else it will get pulled. Do I have shirts that do not sell that are going to get pulled? I think probably within a few days, I already have shirts that are going to get pulled. So my very first shirts that I put up on my new account will be pulled because they haven't sold. No big deal. They've only taken me, 5, maybe 10 minutes to do. So 10 minutes a shirt, let's say you do this for 2 hours every night. You can get 12 shirts done every single day. 12 times 7, you're at 84 shirts every single week. You're getting shirts out. Now, do I think if you made 84 shirts every single week, do I think every one of those 84 are not going to sell? No. At some point, somebody's going to buy the shirt just because of, quantity. You have so much stuff out there, somebody's going to buy it. Now, I'm not saying somebody's going to buy it and they're going to love this shirt and it's going to be, take off and be the next, I don't know, some special shirt. It's not going to be like that. Will you get sales because of you have so much inventory? Yes, you will. There's so many designs. Yes, you will. But just know you need to create a lot of designs. Right now in my main account, I only have, it's probably right around like 600 designs. It's not a lot. And the other account that I started with one of my friends, that one we have thousands. We sell a lot every single day, but we've also put in a lot of time. Okay, so for this strategy, I'm not saying this is the main strategy. This is what you need to do. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying what I know, what I've learned from my experience. This works. You can get designs out very quickly. Another thing. So I have a bunch of, let's say this is, I'm not even sure how you draw a baseball, something like that. I don't know. Just if that looks like a baseball, hopefully. Let's say this is a baseball. Baseball parent. Okay? Let's get rid of these designs. Rid of that. That's a hockey puck. Hockey parent. Okay? Something similar to that. My daughter in All-Star. Let's say that's a volleyball. I don't know what a volleyball looks like. You got like little things on. Something like that. Volleyball. I know it doesn't look like volleyball, but let's pretend. My daughter's an All-Star. Let's say it's, my daughter's a dancer. And you got little pom-poms right here. Okay? Things like that. Just make it simple. That's all I'm saying is so many people are making this so complicated. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Make your shirts simple. Make it so that you can change different parts instead of making, one shirt and then changing, getting rid of the whole template and doing everything all over again. All you got to do is make one template, do the whole thing, figure out what can I change, what pieces can I change, make a completely different shirt for a different, person, for a different, market, and that's how you do this. This is how you crank out shirts very quickly. People like, Glenn over at Hustler Hacks. I highly doubt it, that he is sitting in front of his computer all day long changing the complete thing. He's probably changing colors. He's probably changing text, putting images, taking images off, doing things like that. Now, I don't know for sure. So, any of you that know Glenn, or maybe Glenn if you're watching, I don't know. Let us know. What do you do? I'm pretty sure he doesn't do that. If he does, great. He has a different strategy than I do. But it's only my assumption he does not completely change the whole design. And I say that because I know how long it can take to change the whole design, come up with all new keywords. Because when my daughter's an all-star, or my daughter's a dancer. You do that, okay? My daughter's an all-star, and you're talking about baseball or softball. You have softball keywords. High school softball or daughter. Sports. High school sports. Proud parent. Things like that. I'm just giving you keywords. You can go target if you want to. You can do all that. But when you change it to, my son's an all-star, my son's a gamer, you put a little controller, PS3, or PS4, Xbox, controller, you can do all that. How simple is that? You change keywords just a little bit, because when you do this, my daughter's an all-star, somebody types in, proud parent sports or something, or, sporting event, proud parent, or, football parent, whatever. You do that, and maybe they don't want the one that has, you know, the girl as the proud parent, or the proud parent of a girl, you know, as, you know, dancer, you know, volleyball, something like that. Maybe they want the football, soccer, the baseball, you know, hockey, wrestling, you know, something different. You need to think about that, because maybe the shirt is great, but your target audience is just slightly off. Maybe you don't want to target cheerleading. You want to target dancing. Maybe you don't want to target wrestling. You want to target, you know, basketball. Maybe you don't want to target, you know, the adults. Maybe you want to target kids. You know, my brother, it's supposed to say brother, my brother, you know, whatever, and you gotta, that's supposed to be a football. It's horrible football, I know. Looks like a whale. Except I'm not an artist. So my brother, you know, is an all-star. He got the football. Okay? Hopefully that helps. I'm going to leave you with that. Yeah, I know you guys might have questions. If you have questions, comment below. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Like I said, merch by Amazon is not meant to be very difficult. You should easily be able to get items out very quickly. Now, if you can't get designs out very quickly, then it's probably because your strategy is a little bit off. So, if you need help with your strategy, comment below what you're currently doing, and either myself or some of the other readers will probably be glad to help you out and kind of get you going, because I know there's a lot of money to be made with merch. I'm making a lot of money. I know a lot of other people are making a lot of money. I'm probably not even making, there's probably people making 10 times as much as I am. But honestly, 10 times as much as I am, that's a lot of money. Okay? So, just know there's a lot of money to be made. Don't think that this is only for the designers, the editors, the people that know SEO. This isn't. This is pretty much, you know, beginner stuff. You can get in on this. The ground floor, we're only like a little past a year into Merch by Amazon, so it's still new. It's still, you know, coming up. And right now, I'm shooting this right before, you know, Thanksgiving for 2016. But for 2017, it's all going to be about getting your designs there and getting them moving. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, click the button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.